Alright, we're back again after, me being a dummy and realizing I was trying to download a 4 gig game and trying to do a Skype call. Oh, well, my ISP is acting like garbage. Here with me is Verbalosity. Say hello again.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing?
We're all doing great. We gotta talk to nobody. So Verbalosity informed me that the number in the top left is my humanity level, which can affect the amount of damage, you said, upon respawn.
It affects the amount of health you have when you respawn. If you're hollow, you go down to half health. That is your max.
Okay. Okay, so right now I am in Darkroot Basin. I have 8 humanity. I keep running into stuff that is just destroying me, of course. But, what else? What other questions do I have? Is it useful for me to upgrade my weapons at this time? I mean, right now all I have is a battle axe +2 that I've upgraded twice.
Definitely. Upgrading is one of the best ways to increase your damage output in Dark Souls. Having the difference between a +2, a +5, and a +10, and even potentially higher. So some weapons can be upgraded to +15. Well, they could be ascended, it's known as, and then upgraded to +5 again. So yes, it's a big difference.
Okay. Is that, well, I mean, I was just debating whether or not it was useful to upgrade what essentially amounts to like starter weapons realistically.
Oh yeah. That's a fair point. Some starter weapons you can work with, but usually it's good to find a nice little bit of loot that you like. For instance, say a nice drop of a boss or something. Find something you gel with that you want to spec your stats out and then upgrade that. Because Titanite, it's hard to get, especially the slabs which you need for the ascensions.
Yeah, I just got 2 actually. I got a dark Titanite. Let me look at this. I got 2 weird Titanite shards already. Titanite chunk, blue Titanite chunk, and demon Titanite. So I have 3 Titanite shards, 1 Titanite chunk, 1 blue Titanite chunk, and 1 demon Titanite. So should I save that for something in particular? Because right now,
yes.
Right now, what I have is a battle axe that I got back, pretty much almost at the beginning, and so I don't want to waste it, realistically.
That is definitely a wise decision. Some of that Titanite you can't even use on the axe quite yet. For instance, Demon Titanite can only be used on Chaos-based weapons, like the Chaos Blade. And that kind of stuff is extremely rare. Blue Titanite, I believe that can only be used on magic weapons, so that can only be used to turn a weapon into a magic weapon, like, say, a falcon, you could turn that, or use it on an enchanted falcon that you've already turned, or that kind of thing. But definitely save up for something you're definitely gelling with. If you're destroying people with a battle axe, by all means, upgrade the battle axe. You could turn it into a +15 battle axe and absolutely destroy people with it, potentially, if you want. That's a good thing about Dark Souls.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, I'm actually playing at the moment and just had this bush try to suck my face off. Took like 3/4 of my health.
I guess.
And I just walked off the cliff.
Welcome to Darkroot Basin. Have fun.
Yeah. Well, I just finally beat the guy without a head. And that took me forever and a day. Because I do like no damage.
Alright.
I've been upgrading my strength. I kind of want to go for like I'm a knight class. Is that the right term for it? I'm a knight class. The class I'm in is knight. And
yeah, that's the starter you used, right?
I kind of want to just like walk around with armor and carry a big old weapon.
You wanna know what's known as in the Dark Souls community as going fat, or like fatty lumpkins, as some people call it.
Right.
That could definitely have some fun implications. Let's put it that way.
I'll be seeing you there.
Yeah.
speak softly and carry a huge stick, am I right?
Basically, that's what I'm opting for. I like being able to block everything. What are some... So then, if that's the case, what are some worthless stats for me to go into? Right now I'm at like 20. I've been going into strength. I'm at strength 20 and endurance, I think 13, and dexterity 15. Although I think I'm going to stop doing dexterity and just go into more of an endurance, resistance, vitality kind of build.
Did you say resistance?
Yeah, that's the defense one, right?
No, it's a trap. It's a trap.
That's a trap.
Turn the fleas around. It's a trap. That's worthless. That
Oh,
stat
okay.
is completely and utterly worthless. To
Good
be
to know.
entirely frank.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
that stat is not worth it. Like, if you, that gives you not a lot compared to what just armor can give you. So it's not worth putting it into resistance. I fell into that trap myself. But armor and various other effects will give you significantly better returns than resistance will.
Okay.
But yeah, like you said, you're going into endurance and strength, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into endurance now that I've gotten strength up to 20. I don't know why. I just went with 20 for random reasons.
Ah, alright. Yeah, 20 is a decent threshold to start with. It'll definitely get you to where you need it. Also, endurance is definitely a smart pick if you want to go with the sort of the big sword and the big armor, because you'll be needing a lot of stamina to swing it around and to actually carry the thing in the first place. Because it also affects your weight load.
I've noticed that already. I'm not very fast, so... But
Are you fat rolling?
I am very...
Are you...
I'm a very slow fat man.
Yes, you're fat rolling. That's what known as it. That could be a fun playstyle potentially, because it makes you work a little harder on the dodges, because it makes it very hard to dodge with that. So, but also being able to hit people before one hit's nice.
I've been more successful, realistically, with blocking at the moment.
You're not two-handing. You carrying a shield?
No, I'm carrying a shield, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really dodging anything. I'm just kind of... My first order optimal strategy right now is to block and then attack, realistically.
Yes, that's definitely a good way to go. Dark Souls is a very defensive style of game in terms of you look at your enemy, figure him out, like science it out almost, and then attack him when he shows his weakness. It's definitely not a game where you're rushing in, otherwise you will be slain, as you probably figure out with those trees.
Yes. You detour. So that's good learning, all in all. Bonfire ahead. Did I find my next bonfire? Maybe. It took me forever to find that second bonfire. Right before that smith. Which was just annoying.
Alright. Sorry, repeat the question again, you lagged slightly.
I don't really think I asked a question. It was more of a...
Okay, sorry, I thought you were asking a question, because you went silent for a second.
No, I was wondering whether or not I found my next bonfire. Because it took me forever to find the one that I'm starting at now. Ambush.
Well.
But I lived. That's nothing more than just annoyance right now. Come on. These plant creatures are just so frustrating. Especially when they come in multiples like this.
The trees, do you mean?
Yes.
The trees. They're fun. Yeah.
I prefer 1v1, but they don't want to play along, so... And plus they want to suck my face.
That could be taken in multiple directions.
That's right. I'm a married man. I can't do that stuff, you know? Man, and their reach is so long, too.
Hmm. Have a think, Kyle. What weapon? What is your battle axe enchanted with anything?
No.
Or is it just a base battle axe?
It's just a base battle axe. I don't even know how to enchant stuff. I'm assuming...
Right.
I thought you did that with, like, the Titanite shards of things. Like, certain Titanite shards gave you certain aspects or certain enchantments.
Yes, you have to get specific people who give you specific enchantments, let's put it that way. Without spoiling too much. Specific
Yeah.
people give you specific things.
I think I read that somewhere, like, this smith that I'm at right now can only do specific enchantments, and if I want to do other enchantments, I have to go find one of the other smiths.
That is true, yes.
Okay. So I'm in the Undead Parish back again after almost dying. Because I'm a kind of a sissy lala in this game, I'll admit it. I don't like to do man battle too often.
Right.
So far, it's kind of worked out for me. Knock on wood, I've yet to fail in a retrieval. So every time I've died, I've retrieved my souls and humanity. Now, is it worth it to kindle a bonfire? What is
I would say if it's one you're coming back to a lot, yes, definitely.
Okay, so it's a limited thing, like I can only kindle like so many bonfires in the game?
You can kindle as many fires as you have humanity.
Oh, do I lose humanity?
Yes, to kindle a bonfire, you need to... It technically costs 2, in a way, because you have to be human, which costs a humanity to kindle,
right.
And then you have to spend a humanity on the actual kindling itself.
Okay.
And you can kindle bonfires multiple times.
Okay, so it's a one-time thing, like if I kindle it, it gives me extra Estus flasks, right?
Yes, that bonfire will go up by a multiple of 5, I believe.
Okay.
For instance, let's take the bonfire back right at the beginning, where you begin the adventure.
Yeah, that one gives me like 10. That one gave me 10.
That one's already been kindled quite a lot.
Yeah.
That one, for instance, if you kindle that further, it gives you 15, then 20, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up.
Right, so is that every time you go back there, or is that just like a one-time?
Every time. It upgrades the bonfire.
Okay, so I'm sitting at... How much humanity do I have? Like, other than the 8, I have... whatever... little items of humanity? I don't even know what you want to call them.
Humanities, yes.
Yes, I have 5, so is it... It says greatly restore HP, so I'm assuming I use that kind of like the life gem in Dark Souls 2?
Yes, that is a PvP strategy. Because you can't chug Estus as a phantom, you can chug that, you can chug one of those, which is, you can farm in PvP to get all your health back. It's a bit of a scummy way to do it, but it is possible.
Okay. Firekeeper Soul, boost power of Estus Flask. So do I have to use that in order to boost my Estus Flask? The Firekeeper Soul? Or do I just... I have a Firekeeper Soul?
Firekeeper Soul, yes. That is a special little thing. Don't use it. That's a trap. Don't use it. So
I can go right now back to the bonfire and boost the power of my Estus Flasks, right?
This is true, yes.
Alright. Yay! I was starting to notice...
You go down... have you met the little lady in the cage?
Yes.
Yeah, you go...
Yes, at the very beginning?
Yes,
oh.
She gives you the... Yeah, you go down the steps and then go to her. It's like, hey, can you do my thing?
Dang it. I have to go all the way back there then. Alright, well, then I'll do that, and we can chit chat some more and see what other kind of questions pop up.
Indeed.
At the moment. Well, it's good to know. I was reading up about a little bit on Dark Souls. The stuff online leaves a lot to be desired, realistically.
Yeah, that is kind of almost on purpose in a way with the community. If you could even call Dark Souls people a community, right?
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
a
lot
fair.
of people doing their own thing. A lot of people they deliberately will leave things unsaid, but some things I think deserve to be said because they are not explained very well. People mistake difficulty for bad game mechanics and explaining things.
It's
like,
not. Yeah, it's not a bad game. Overall, it's not a bad game. It's very rewarding when you beat a boss and all that. I just wish it was a little bit more teaching as opposed to just figuring stuff out.
Indeed.
It leaves a lot to be desired as far as, like I said, just the UI in general there. I didn't know that was the humanity that I have, for example. You would think that would be something that they would explain or at least point out to you. Some of the mechanics of the game itself. I mean, why hide that? Why not tell people that?
Yeah.
That this is what this is for. This is how you use it.
That's the point where things start getting a little bit murky, though, because the game definitely doesn't want to tell you what everything does. You want everyone to explore it, but at the same time, that leaks over and it doesn't tell you some of the mechanics, which can get a bit confusing.
Right. I totally understand not wanting to spoon feed people and giving away discovering the story for yourself by playing it. That I understand. What I don't understand is just the basics.
Yeah, I understand. I went through that.
The basics of the game.
Yeah.
They don't even tell you. It's like, why? Why not even tell you the basics of the game? That just doesn't make any. That just leads to a bad experience. Is what it leads to.
Oh, are we still recording?
I'm sorry?
I need to BRB. I need to go sort something out. I'll be like 10 minutes. Sorry about this.
No, go ahead. I'm just, like I said, running back, so if you gotta do something. I'm going back to rekindle my Estus flasks, and I'll be talking at the same time, so pay no attention to me. Everybody, that's Verbalosity. You can find him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Verbalosity, I believe. You can clear that up for us when he comes back. He's a good guy, so. It's a rare thing these days to find not just a gamer, but, chop your head off. A good guy gamer, as I like to call them. They're very rare, so I try to keep them close. Oh, I thought that. What is that noise? And why? Oh yeah, the Drake guy. Oh god. Okay. Knock it off. Fucking archers, man. Knock it off. You're just annoying me. I gotta run to the next bonfire. Run. And I'm an idiot. God bless it. I haven't walked through this in a long time, which is obviously clear. Is there a quick travel on this game? I'll have to ask him when he comes back. I don't know why these guys take less than that archer does. Is he like special or something? That's a really BA archer. That's just downright embarrassing when that happens. Could you die like less, like quieter, please? Ooh, another new shield. That's always good. I like shields. Alright, I don't have time to waste with you. I don't want to deal with you. Or you. What's a fast way down this? There's got to be a fast way down these ladders too. I don't want to climb down. I want to lock onto this guy so I can... Yay! Finally, the hitbox finally for Dark Souls is in my favor. Because I hit that driving lunging strike, whatever you want to call it, was nowhere near that guy whatsoever. Come on. Can we go? Let's line up in an orderly fashion. Orderly line here. So everybody can die. Thank you. Thank you. Next. No, I don't want any of these people. I want him. Thank you. I don't really want to deal with any of y'all. Oh, he took like half my health in that hit too, jerk. I suppose it's only fair. I take like 90% of his health in one hit. Oh, my poison. Come on. Oh, this guy is just annoying the crap out of me. I just want to get back there. Not too much to ask? Seriously. Seriously? Seriously. I just want to boost up my freaking flask. Go through this baloney all over again. Die. 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 I guess I failed to look if that Baldur shield was not... It's not better. Okay. Good to know. It's not better than what I have. So it's good to know. And if you're not going to attack me, then get out of my way. I don't have time to deal with you. At least have the decency to try and attack me. That's not what I meant to happen. Let's say either climb down or don't.